Howdy folks, Big Yankovic here, podcaster, author, and carnivore, and it is day 23 of the June Carnivore Challenge here on Hardcore Summer. Alright folks, let's head over into those daily videos and let's see how things went today, and we'll check those out right here on Big Yankovic on Health. Okay, so day 23. That is what we've got today on tap. Well, yesterday, to start off with, I got 14,000 steps, which is, it's a lot less than I got the day before at 26,000 or the day before that at 28, but it was still pretty good. It's well over 10,000, and I don't know, it was a weekend day, so I was doing other things. We were doing Father's Day kind of things, as you remember from my video yesterday, so that's what I did. But today I got out there and I got right back on the trail and I was out walking. I'm wondering if I'm going to wind up with West Nile because I am constantly under assault from mosquitoes on that trail. It's shady and moist under there. So I walk along and I feel little stings here and there, and I look down and there's a friggin' mosquito on me. I've killed probably 20 of those mosquitoes in the last few days, and I'm covered in red spots because the mosquitoes have been eating me alive. I may have to change things up. I did go one day where I just stayed out in the sun the entire walk, and I don't think I got mosquito bites that day, so maybe that's what I'm going to have to do, although it's a lot hotter out in the sun. I don't know, we'll have to see. But yeah, after my walk, I got home, I had myself some ground beef for my meal, and then later I warmed up the roast that I had in the fridge and had that for my second meal. So that's what I had today. I guess, I gotta be good. I gotta make up for the pork rinds and stuff that I ate yesterday and get back to what I should be doing in hardcore summer. Because, yeah, if I want to get some progress, I gotta be good. Basically, I've worked my way back from what I did when I was on that road trip, but, if I just eat the same stuff again, then I'm going to go right back to where I was. And I don't want to be running in circles, which is kind of what I'm doing. So hopefully I can keep it together for the rest of this month. We're getting low on days in June. And I still haven't even gotten back to where I started the month from. So we'll see how that goes. See what I can do over the next week. Let's go see what Marshall's got going on today.
Hey, thanks, Big. Yeah, so for my report for day 23, I really should have made it a fast day. I didn't intend to because it was my oldest child's birthday, and I knew we were all meeting up at a Jimmy John's later in the evening. It's kind of was their choice. It's not the best choice for me or what I eat, but I did. My wife watched a Laura Spath YouTube video. She eats out a lot, and she talks about, hey, this is how I stayed on carnivore, eating at this place or that place. And she had been to Jimmy John's, and she said she had the the ultimate pork or something like that. It's ham and bacon, pretty much, in a lettuce wrap, and then she just didn't eat most of the lettuce that it came with. But so I tried that. I had a sandwich and just took out that, dumped it all out. Didn't have mayonnaise or anything on it because I knew that would make it a mess. And I just dumped out the ham and the bacon out of the sandwich and ate that. And to be honest, it wasn't very much. My wife had another, I can't remember what she had, something like an Italian club or something like that in a lettuce wrap. And she had a lot more meat than I did. I was like, man, I should have ordered that. But anyway, I was just there for the birthday and all that kind of stuff. And so I didn't eat much. There wasn't much ham and bacon in the sandwich. And then I gave my I don't know, bread or whatever to my my daughter, who was going to use it in a sandwich to eat the next day. Anyway, I could have just fasted, I guess, because I didn't actually get to eat very much there at Jimmy John's. But I did plan on bringing some leftover roast and a couple hamburger patties and stuff like that to work. But I totally forgot. I left the house, went to work, and totally didn't think about it till around 10 a.m. And I thought, oh shoot, I didn't bring any to bring any food to eat. I did have some jerky. I always have some emergency jerky, some in my car, some at work. And so I did eat some jerky at work, but it was pretty light day of eating. And then I had the ham and the bacon from the Jimmy John's sandwich. And but when I came home, I did cook up some of that leftover roast and ate that. So I didn't eat very much. I might as well have made it a fast day, but oh well, that's what I did. More adventures in finding ways to get out of eating while being social. But I thought that was fine. I probably should have got the lettuce wrap because I forgot how much bread, and maybe they would have put more meat in it if it was a lettuce wrap. I don't have to eat all the lettuce, but anyway. Yeah, there was a lot of freaking bread. I didn't realize how much bread is on those sandwiches, but I didn't have it, and now my daughter has something to eat. But anyway, that was my day, and it's almost the end of June, so just got to keep on going on through the hardcore summer.
All right, Marshall. Well, I guess you do what you got to do. You can get out of eating the bad stuff one way or another, I suppose. I totally know how you feel with wishing that you'd just done a fast, though. That's the same way I felt about my road trip. Why didn't I just do a fast? The funny thing is that I'd already proven that that would work back in April when we went out. That we went out to the same place, although we did fly instead of drive. But yeah, just fast. I find that that's the easiest way to deal with that kind of stuff, is you can just completely avoid it. Just be like, oh no, I'm not eating today, thanks. And like you said previously on a different time, when you run into one of these problems, nobody cares. They don't really care. They're not like, oh no, but you must eat. Instead, they're just like, oh okay, and they just move on. And the only one that's really worried about it is you in the end, you find out. And you shouldn't be, because nobody cares. So yeah, I guess lesson learned for both of us. Just, I guess, fast instead. Need to do more of that, I think I do. All right, I'll talk to you all later. We'll see you next time on Big Anklevich on Health.